Okay, so we've created the new topic data model. To be able to interact with it, we'll need a repository for it. So let's create a topic repository so we can create these instances. So we'll call it topic repository. All right, so it's an interface, and we're going to extend here, extends CRUD repository, which is going to give us quite a bit of behavior already implemented. We just need to configure it. What is it that we want to CRUD? Right, we want to create, read, update, and delete topics. Okay, and we also need to specify the primary key, what data type it is, and it's an integer. That's it. We have a repository. Once we have a repository, we would like to be able to start manipulating things, right? We want to maybe create a new topic, right? Or we want to retrieve all the topics. So let's implement a service that's going to allow us to do that. So let's implement here a Java class, and this will be a topic service. Now this is somewhat similar to what we did already for the widgets, right? So this is kind of like a review of what we did for the widgets. So this will be a service, and it's going to use our new repository. We're going to auto-wire our brand new topic repository. There it is. And we want to be able to use our repository to read, create, update, delete these things, right? And so we're going to wrap all those low-level generic functions. We're going to wrap them with a higher level API. So for instance, we might say we want to do a public. I want to retrieve a list of all topics. So find all topics. And this is going to just return whatever the topic repository dot find all. Notice the generic find all. We'll need to convert that and cast it to the correct data type, like that. Once we have that, we can use a controller to retrieve, expose this little data model, right, to a URL. So let's create a controller for this. Let's say new Java class. So this will be a topic controller, and in this controller, this REST controller, we want to be able to expose to a URL. Expose this get mapping. We'll expose it maybe to /API topics. Right, that's going to retrieve, all the topics using the let's see, where's it? Find all topics. Using the service we just built, right? So let's auto-wire that service we just built. That's called the topic service, which provides us with a high-level API to use that repository. And we're just going to return whatever the topic service returns. Find all topics. All right, excellent. So this exposes the data model to an endpoint. Let's restart the server. Let's see if this blows up. So we should be able to hit that URL, 8080/API topics. So it says that it's an empty array because it makes sense. There are no records currently in the table, but we can add a couple in there. We can go back to topics, retrieve the topics, and add a couple of topics, right? And the topic might be JPA, REST, and let's apply that. And now when we go back and refresh, notice that we have access to those topics. Make sense?